Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into this podversation. I wanted to talk about this because recently Ciara, she had released a clip to a new song that she's releasing that went viral. And look, guys, everybody knows about the prayer that Ciara said that she prayed to manifest her current husband, Russell Wilson, who is a very, very wealthy NFL player, okay? And previous to that, she had been in a lot of relationships that we, I guess, know of with people who are in the music industry that just did not go anywhere. And, you know, people like 50 Cent, Bow Wow, and even the rapper Future, who she had a son with that she named Future. And Future is not even his real name. But anyway, people name their children all kinds of things. So I'm not even knocking on that. I'm just saying it's kind of ironic that she named her son after her, at the time, baby daddy's rap name, not his real name. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because a lot of people are really pissed at her because she has lyrics of her song where she's talking to independent women who don't need a man, but yet she prayed for one, got what she wanted, and she is really, really doing well, and she extremely made a huge turnaround in the relationship spectrum of her life, going from being with someone who has multiple children with multiple people to being with this man who is pretty much dedicated and devoted to her, so much so that he had taken on the responsibility of being like a father to her child that she had with Future, and they had several other children after that. And, you know, and they've done it after getting married, and that's a great thing. That's something to be commended, because in these days and times that we're living in, marriage isn't for everyone, and it never has been for everyone. It never has been. I'm just not an advocate of people having a lot of children with people that they're not married to, because listen, when it comes down to our lives with everything, and we just have to be honest about this, and that's what I'm trying to be on this podversation, everything boils down to business. Even if you do not own a business, even if you are not an entrepreneur, everything boils down to business. We live, if you are in the United States, or even any other country, I don't know all the rules and guidelines and regulations of every other country. And I don't even know all of the rules and guidelines of every state, city, and all of the federal rules and guidelines of this country, the United States. But what I will say is, when it boils down to it, it's all business. When you have a baby, your baby has to have a birth certificate. That is business. Your baby and you like, when you're born, you're assigned a social security number. That is business. When you pass away, they have to record that. That is business. When you pass away, anything that you have had the opportunity to gain and acquire while you are here on earth, what they call assets, that you have to make sure that you are doing your due diligence to leave it to the people that you want to leave to. That is business. That's what they call a will. And if you don't, then they have something called probate court, where they're going to decide where your stuff is going, who's going to gain from it. That is business. And so when you're having children out here, and then you're not married to the person that you're having children with, and God forbid something happens to that person, even if you're in a relationship with that person, but you're not married to them, then there are other people that could step in, and probably will step in, to take control of that person's property, even if you were living in the home. I've seen it happen to people. Everything, and I'm just giving these examples, everything when it comes down to it is business, okay? So Ciara, she's in the business of making music. Some people say not really well, but listen, to each their own. People like what they like. She's a music artist. You can't take that away from her. She's got over 33 million followers. You know, she definitely is a dancer. She has continued to make music because obviously she has a passion for it. It's not that she has to do it, because she lives a very privileged lifestyle now, and good for her being married to the man that she's married to. But listen, there are a lot of people calling her a hypocrite for the lyrics. I'm not going to play the music because I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike on my YouTube channel, but I'm just going to play like a little snippet of the Instagram video. All right, I'm going to stop it there. It's just a little Instagram clip again. But I'm going to hit that play button again because I think I have my headphones in and you may not have heard it. So let me just try that again. All right, I'm going to stop that there. But in the lyrics of the clip that she played, she talked about this is for the women who don't need a man. This is for the independent women. And a lot of people in her comment section of the Instagram post where she posted that, which I'm sure she's not reading these comments, okay, guys? So I don't even know why people waste their time when they write comments, whether they're good or bad. Look, I mean, most people, they comment in these people's comment sections for the other commenters. They're not commenting for that person to respond to them, because most celebrities are not going to respond to you. And if someone responds, more times than likely it's their assistant doing it. It's not them. Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there because I definitely don't have as many followers as she has on Instagram. And I'm definitely not even really as engaged on there, but I don't even have time to do that. So I'm quite sure that she doesn't. But I'm going to read some of the comments of people who were not in agreement with her coming out with a song like this. And one person says, "But is this your reality? I know it's only a song, but some people take these lyrics seriously. And if you're not experiencing it, should you be advising on it?" That's just one comment. And listen, I want to ask this question. Is she happy being married to Russell Wilson? Everybody goes through stages and phases in their relationships where you are still trying to focus on you and be happy in your relationship, because ultimately, when you're in a relationship, it cannot be two halves coming together to try to make one whole. You have to be whole in order to be in a relationship with someone else, so that you're not trying to seek your happiness in that other person. Ciara was somebody who was pretty, in terms of, I don't even want to say her lifestyle, but she was who she was before she got into this marriage with Russell Wilson. We grow, we evolve, we want different things. She decided that the men that I was choosing previously was not the types that really are going to be beneficial to me, because if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, you need to be in a relationship with someone that is also going to be beneficial to your life. You know, you don't want to be in a relationship with someone that's going to be taking away from it, because you might as well just be alone. But Russell Wilson obviously is an amazing provider. He's a great husband, father to their children. He's all of that. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but listen, if she wants to be in this place of just feeling good about herself and feeling like, I haven't lost that sense of who I was before I got with him, which is just a sense of who I was, this is just her way of expressing it. And the fact that people are saying she's a hypocrite, maybe, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Maybe that's just the way they view it, because they feel like this comment that I read, is this your reality? Some people take the lyrics and songs seriously. That's an issue. Because a lot of these music artists don't live the life that they are singing about, rapping about, especially when it comes to rappers. Like, come on, let's be real. Now, we know I don't listen to the rap that comes out today. It's just not my forte. But we know that there are definitely some people that have lived the life that they were rapping about, and they are no longer here. You've seen so many stories of people who were rappers that lost their lives because they were out there in the streets and just doing things that really led up to their demise. So there are some people that live the life that they're rapping about, unfortunately. But let's take, for example, I know people don't like to talk about Beyonce because they feel that the Beehive is going to come for them. But just a simple song like Beyonce's song, Break My Soul. In that song, she talked about, I just quit my job. We already know Beyonce doesn't have a job, right? I didn't hear anybody coming for Beyonce to say, well, this isn't your real life. Why are you talking about that? And are you advising people to quit their jobs? So now with Ciara singing about, this is for the independent women, this is for the women who don't need no man. Now you're going to say, well, you got a man. So now you're going to tell women that they shouldn't want the same thing that you have. She's singing a song. And if it's something that is going to empower somebody who currently is single, who has, I feel, in my opinion, a lot of people who get to the point where they say, I don't need a man, in a way where it's a defense mechanism. It's because they've been hurt before. But if that's something you want, you should want something that's going to enhance your life. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with the lyrics that she was singing, because ultimately she's just a music artist singing songs. It doesn't mean that that's the life that she's living. And obviously that was not the life that she wanted to live. She did not want to live a life where she, wasn't with a man. But we know that Russell Wilson has upgraded her lifestyle, but maybe she is saying, I don't need this. This is just what I want. She didn't sing, this is for the women who don't want a man. She said, this is for the women who don't need a man. Yes, her lifestyle has been extremely upgraded by being with Russell Wilson, but Ciara was not on food stamps and living in Section 8 housing before she got with him either. So I'm just saying, she did not need to be pulled out of a poverty situation, or working a minimum wage job, or not even just a minimum wage job, but working a job where she felt stuck because she's making $100,000 a year, but she's got $500,000 in debt, and she can't stop doing what she's doing. I mean, I'm just saying, she literally didn't need a man. It's what she wanted. So I don't think she lied in the lyrics when she sang that. And also, being married doesn't mean that you are, supposed to just be dependent on a man all the time. And I can say that for myself, being someone who has been married for many years now. I consider myself to be independent, even though I appreciate my husband. I'm thankful for my husband. We are together, and I am his helpmeet, and he is mine, vice versa. I definitely would say that I am an independent woman in spite of being married. So being married doesn't mean that you are dependent and that you should be dependent. Yes, you should be able to depend on that person. Of course, you should be able to depend on them, but you should still be independent and not needy. I have had, my fair share of times where I was alone but not lonely because of the work travel, where either I was traveling or he was traveling due to the military or contracting and doing things overseas where I wasn't able to go. I had to be independent, and I was okay with that. It doesn't mean that you should have to crumble and feel like, little old me, I'm all alone. No, you should definitely still have that independent spirit. But again, that's in a way where you're still with your husband. It's not like, I don't need you, like, get away from me. But it's definitely nothing wrong with her saying that. Now, when it comes to the, being in your underwear or in lingerie on social media and singing and gyrating, I wouldn't go that far, but that's me. And I'm not saying that her husband should be able to control her actions, but it also is, it can make people look and question to make, those assumptions about, well, she doesn't, really get the satisfaction that she needs from being with Russell Wilson. She needs a hood boy. She needs somebody like Future. Like, get out of here with that. Like, just because she's doing that doesn't mean that she's looking for some hood guy to be with. But it is questionable. I will say that. It is questionable when either you are married and you are showcasing, in this way on social media, like she was in this Instagram post that you have to go to, because again, this is an audio, this is not a video that I'm doing, to her Instagram post where it looks like she's in her underwear, or maybe some subtle lingerie, but it's up her butt. She's, working it and gyrating it in the bathroom. It does look awkward. I don't know what that's about, because you see a lot of that more so now with people who either are married like Ciara, or they're going through a divorce and now they're showing off the goodies all the time. Just saying, it can make people question for sure. One of the commenters says she don't need no man, but got a whole husband that she prayed for. False advertisement. Again, I guess she knows who her market is, because honestly, let's just be real about it. If you look back at Ciara's music, she is who she is when it comes to being the music artist. So she knows who her target market is, and her target market is single women. So that's who she's really singing to. She's not even singing to herself. But if you are going to be in a marriage, you do have to be able to love yourself and have that independence. So I feel that a lot of the comments, this is just my opinion, just being beautifully honest, I feel that a lot of the comments who are speaking negatively about the song and about her doing what she's doing is coming from a space of, I hate to use this word, but envy. Little envy there. Because a lot of people who made those comments definitely do want what she currently has. They don't want to be single. They don't want to be in a space of having to do everything for themselves, period. So I do believe that a lot of the people who have commented on it in that way are doing it from a sense of envying what she has. And we shouldn't envy for what anyone has. We should want to have for ourselves. But, don't take the lyrics so seriously as if she's singing about herself, because obviously she is not, when she says, that she's pretty much singing to people who are singing. Again, like I say, being married doesn't mean that you should not have a sense of independence and feeling that you don't need a man, but that's what you want. So that's the thing. People have to stop taking lyrics so seriously when it comes to the music. And if you're going to hold her to that and make her accountable for that. You have to do that for everyone else. And most of these music artists, especially, let's just be honest, especially when it comes to African Americans and the music that they are making, when it comes to the rap music, they're singing about things that they're not really living, or if they once lived it, they're singing or rapping about it now as if that's their current life. And yeah, when it comes to crimes, that can definitely be serious and that should not be happening. But, you know, you've had whole court cases where rap artists wanted to be held in the clear so their music would not be able to be used when it comes to people who have committed crimes. And they say that they were influenced by music that they listened to. So yeah, you know, there should be some responsibility when it comes to crime. But when it comes to something like this, I think people are just taking it way too seriously. I wouldn't say that she's not happy being married to Russell Wilson anymore. But I wouldn't say that she isn't fully fulfilled, because this and what she's doing clearly shows that she's doing something to get some sense of fulfillment for what she really needs, because that's something that Russell Wilson can't give to her. And that is making her feel, you know, like she's portraying herself to be in this mirror image where she's dancing and gyrating in the mirror while she's singing the song, you know, singing, "This is for the women who don't need no man," to the independent woman. She is getting something from that that's fulfilling for her. And she's also singing to her target audience. But I don't know if she's, you know, unhappy being with Russell Wilson. I wouldn't say that she's doing this because she's trying to get that old thing back when it came to people that she was with in the past, like the Futures and the 50 Cents. I believe that this is just something that she's doing for fun. It gives her, she's a mother now, you know, and that can spark some things within you as well. When you see that you're gaining in age and you've had a child or children, you're not as youthful as you once were. She's trying to keep it up. But again, guys, I don't think there's anything wrong with what she is doing, what she has done. She is a music artist. She was a music artist before she got with Russell Wilson. Whether people feels like she needs to keep doing music because she's with him now, she shouldn't lose who she is because she got with him. She's not Meghan Markle, where it's like she got with this prince and she had to leave her life behind because now she's joined the royal family. Like, she is still who she is, just a more mature, more secure, more elevated version of what she was previously, and decided to make some changes in her life to seek what she really wanted. And again, it's want. The song, the lyric said, "This is for the woman who don't need a man." So need and want are completely different things, guys. And that's the thing. If you are seeking to be in a relationship, it should be because it's what you want. It's not because of what you feel you need. Because when you really need something and you feel like you really, really need it, unfortunately, it can cause people to make decisions and choices out of desperation. She got to a place where she said, you know what, I'm just going to cool it for a minute. I'm going to focus on myself and God, pray for what I want. Again, this is what she wanted. And she got what she wanted. And that's it. So I think the critique of calling her a hypocrite and she's a liar and a fraud and all this other stuff, I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm just, again, being as beautifully honest as I can. I do believe that a lot of those types of critiques come more so from women who are single and envy what she has because they want the type of lifestyle that she has. No woman should want to be in a relationship with a man just for the sake of having the ability to get screwed anytime you feel like it, and it's right there, but you're struggling and you're like, no one should want that just for the sake of saying, well, at least I have a husband, or at least I got a man. Like, who cares if the person isn't treating you the way that you need to be treated? You desire to be treated, and you deserve to be treated. She got what she wanted because she finally just made that decision to stop being with the Futures and the 50 Cent types and seek something better and higher than the low vibrational bullcrap that she was dealing with before. But she was who she was before she got with Russell Wilson, and that was a music artist. And she sang about the type of stuff then that she's singing about now. It's not like she once was a secular music artist and now she's a gospel music artist, so now she can't sing about the types of things that she used to sing about before when she was a secular music artist. She's still a secular music artist. She didn't become a gospel singer and now people are criticizing her for making a song and doing these types of movements on social media, being a gospel music artist when you used to be a secular music artist. It's not the same thing, guys. Just because she is in a relationship with Russell Wilson, married, has had multiple children, didn't take away the fact that she was a music artist, and she obviously, that's like her passion. She still likes to do it because, trust and believe, if she didn't enjoy doing it anymore, she wouldn't be. People were begging Rihanna for new music, and obviously Rihanna is just not into that anymore, okay? She's into her Fenty Beauty and her Savage Fenty line. She's not into the music thing anymore. I don't even know if she was ever really passionate about music, to be honest with you. I feel that it was something that she, in her younger age, which happens, wanted to do. But then as time has gone on, and she was doing music for a lot of years, let's just be real. It wasn't like she made one song and that was it. Had a huge hit that she capitalized off of and then decided to venture into other things. She's made multiple albums and has had a lot of success and hits in what she did, but sometimes people change and evolve, and that's not what they want to do anymore. Yeah, she just performed on the Super Bowl, but to be honest, I feel that in my opinion, for her, that was her farewell to music. Like, look, guys, I'm going to give you some of my greatest hits, perform little snippets of them, but I'm showing you right now because I am several months pregnant and I'm going to promote my Fenty Beauty products right here on this walkway, this runway that they've created for the Super Bowl performance. I believe all of that was an ode to her evolution from music to a businesswoman. She's just not into it anymore. But for Ciara, music is still her passion, and I wouldn't take away anyone's passion for anything because I understand it. I get it. I get it from an artist standpoint myself. I'm not a music artist, but I am an artist in the world of beauty. So I get it. That's my passion. Even though I don't do the services as much as I used to, I still enjoy doing them because that definitely is my passion. I'm great at it. I've mastered it and I still love doing it. And it's something that I could do even though I want to get paid. I could do it and not get paid and still be happy because I love the artistry. I love the before and the after. So guys, I just wanted to talk about this from that standpoint. You feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section respectfully. But guys, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I know there are millions of other voices, other podcasts, and YouTube channels out there. I get it. So anytime anyone listens to what I have to say and share, I truly, genuinely appreciate it. And guys, this is Beth. And I'm just being beautifully honest. Thank you so much for subscribing. And so until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, keep it beautiful. And now I'm going to say bye.